In this video, I'll give you a crash course on getting started with Canvas. From the UWEC homepage, you can click on the word Canvas in the upper navigation, or you can go directly to canvas.uwec.edu if you prefer. Scroll down and then click the Login button. The first thing you see when you log in is course cards on your dashboard. At first, you won't have many Canvas courses, but over time you will accumulate many. So if you need to customize your dashboard, go to Courses, then down to All Courses. And the filled in stars are the things that show up on the dashboard, and if you want to remove it, you can just click it, and then that is no longer on your dashboard. So we will go back to the dashboard actually, because I want to show you the to-do list. My screen is very collapsed. Normally you would see your to-do list over here, but mine is down at the bottom. So this is a list of all of your upcoming assignments with due dates, and this is a very handy thing to keep track of, but it is not the only way to navigate your course. I actually recommend going into your course and making sure that you are seeing the whole picture, including the content that your instructor has provided, rather than navigating only through the to-do list. While we are on this entry page to Canvas, I will also show you the account area. If you click on Profile, this is where you can add a photo of yourself, and then notifications are something that you will want to check out. So you might get too many emails when you first start using Canvas, so you can come in here and check these different options to receive a digest or not receive a notification at all. Do recommend leaving notifications on for announcements, because this is when your instructor posts what used to be called a news item in D2L, and these are usually very important things that you want to know about in your course. By default, there are also notifications on for grading, which you probably want, but you can come in here and customize things however you would like. So then if we go back out to the calendar, this is where your assignments will show up. And again, my screen is very collapsed, so you will normally see this on the right side. But you can click to see different courses, assignments displayed in the calendar. So you can customize your view of what you see in there if you would like. The inbox is sort of like email in Canvas. So you can contact your instructors through here if you would like, or you can use Outlook as usual. And then a really important thing I want to emphasize is help, because we have support from the Canvas company. So rather than using the LTS help desk, it's probably going to be most efficient to contact Canvas if you have a question about Canvas, since the LTS help desk needs to know about tons of technologies, and then these people just specialize in Canvas. So you can do a chat with them, you can email them, you can call them on the phone, which is probably the most efficient option because you can share information easily, or you can also search the Canvas guides. Canvas is actually really awesome with posting information online, so you can often just Google something if you have a question. And then this ask your instructor a question thing, this is basically using the inbox. So you can do this if you prefer. So then let's go back to dashboard, and we will enter a course, and I will show you a few things here. So the home page here by default has all of the modules, all the content, and usually the assignments posted on it. If there are announcements in the class, they will be posted up here at the top, and you would need to click in order to read the full announcement, so make sure you do that. And usually your instructors are going to set things up so you start at the top and work towards the bottom in your course. A lot of courses in Canvas are going to be very long on the Home and Modules page, and that might feel overwhelming. If it does, what you can do is collapse each of your modules, particularly when you're done with them, or you could start the course with them all collapsed and then just open them up whenever you would like. So by default, it's going to remember where you are at. So if I were to leave this page and come back, it's going to bump down my view just like this, so it starts me where it thinks I have left off in the class, which is very handy. So this course is set up with the date format. There is a read-watch page with all of the content, so you can go through and watch the videos and everything. And then all of the assignments are also linked on the home page here. Not every instructor is going to set up their course like this, so you may also find assignments under the assignments area, so also check this out. But this course has it set up so you actually receive a check mark after you do something in here. And some assignments in here are set to mark done, so this just lets you keep track of where you're at in the class. So if we go back into this one, you can click mark as done. And then if we go back to home, then you see a little check mark there because you've completed it. And then for quiz, once you submit the quiz, then you would get the check mark. So the first assignment in this class is a discussion. And here's the prompt, what you're supposed to reply to. And everything in here is called a reply. So when you want to reply to this and post your initial response, you click that, and then you can type in this box. Probably a good idea to type in Word first and paste it in. Pretty awesome thing is that you can record videos in here. Hello! So if you just want to do audio, you can click this and do no video. And you would just start recording. A really cool thing is that you see lines move, so you know that you're actually recording audio. And then when you finish, you can call it something else if you want. You can preview it. And if you save, then it is posted in here. You would do post reply. Probably only want to do that if your instructor has told you to do that. One thing about discussions is that they get really long. So you can see there's a lot of posts here. One thing that I like to do is collapse them. So if you click on this little thing, then you see a much more condensed view. So then you can click on this and you can see all the posts within Marley students reply. So here's a reply to it. You can do the same thing here. So this is just a different way to navigate if you're feeling overwhelmed by discussions. In Canvas, it doesn't have a Dropbox like D2L does. It's just called assignments here. Basically the same thing though. So when you upload a document, it's pretty clear cut. It just says submit assignment on the top right. So here's a list of all the assignments in this class with the dates. You can see there's a notification for grades. So Marley has feedback on an assignment. I just wanted to show you that so you can see what it looks like. By default, the instructor's comments do not show up. So if you see these little bubbles, click on it. And then you can also click on this to actually go into it and then see the whole assignment up here and the instructor's feedback. So this is very important. Make sure you are reading what your instructor posts as a response to your assignments. This is not everything that you need to know about Canvas. It's just a crash course. If you would like more information, there is a Canvas for Students course that you can self-enroll in. So Canvas for Students, this link should be in your Canvas course. And if you have questions, again, check out the Canvas help.